Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. You guessed it. Let's get into it. We got another topic to discuss today. Okay, narcissist. All right, yo, look, when narcissists buy you something, trust and believe, right? Narcissists will buy you something, but trust and believe they will make you pay for it later. Okay, when a narcissist does something for you, it's usually out of their benefit more than it is yours. Okay, they're going to benefit more off of what the transaction that is taking process than you benefiting more than the transaction that is taking place. That's what I meant to say. I said taking process, but I said taking place. So they're going to be benefiting off of it more than you. Okay, they're doing these things to keep you around per se. They're doing these things to give you a false perception of themselves and to give everybody else a false perception, because they want people to think that they helped you. All right, and sometimes they may not want people to think that. Sometimes they may have just helped you just so they could get something out of you. So it's like people will help you, right? People will see that you're in a position. People will help you because they know that they're going to get more out of you than you are going to get out of them. So what they'll do is they'll give you a little bit. It's like feeding a dog or something. They'll give you a little bit to just keep you around, because they know if they can keep feeding that dog will always come back, because they know when it can always get some food. And so that dog will be good. The dog will behave, do what the owner tell it to do, all types of things, because people may know that you're in a vulnerable position and you need them more than they need you. Okay, but they do need you, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have you around, they wouldn't have you in their presence, and they wouldn't be giving you or trying to give you presents. But it depends. Okay, you can't always, and you have to live and learn certain times. But if you have a bad feeling about somebody, okay, don't take anything from them. All right, if you get a bad feeling about a person, don't take anything from them, because potentially down the road, say you guys get into an argument, say something bad happens, say this person's not feeling you anymore, they'll take it back. And you don't want to be in that position. You don't want to be in the position to where it's something that you need, that somebody has the power over you, to where they have that power to where they could take something from you. Don't accept anything like that. Don't put yourself in any position like that, because you think that person is nice, you think that person is sweet, you think that person is there for you, you think that person's all good, you think that position is all good. Okay, you think, oh wow, they helped me out, cool. But what they're doing is they're putting you in a place to where if you do anything wrong, they're going to stop doing that, and they know that. Okay, so now, and since you could tell, since you know that, all right, they are putting you in a position to where now they have that power over you. But I mean, you kind of might have put yourself in that position too. That's why you don't want to accept it. Okay, that's why you have to be careful accepting gifts and certain things, because taking things from everybody isn't good. It may be from the devil, it may not be from God. All right, and you'll definitely know if it's from the devil when they take it back and how they take it back. Okay, when people see you really trying to get ahead, when people see you really trying to do something, and they could potentially see that you're not going to be with them anymore, or you're not going to be on their team or their side, or you about to dip, they're going to be like, oh, okay. What they'll do is they'll take it away, or they'll prevent you from using whatever they gave you, especially if it's something that you need to that will help you get to where you need to go, or something that you need that will help you out along your journey, or something that you need to work on something. Okay, it could be something that you use to work on your projects, or something that you use to do what you do to become successful. But as soon as they see you about to reach a certain peak, as soon as they see you about to hit a certain pinnacle, they'll take it back from you, because what they'll do is they'll see that you're about to leave them. They'll see that you're about to be greater than them. They'll see that you have the potential to attract a lot more people than them. And what they'll do is, because they don't want you to have that, and what it is, they don't want you to have that level of success. So what they'll do is they think, because they think that they have the power to take away what they gave you or what they did for you, they think that that's going to stop you, but it's not. That was a test from God to see if they were going to be wicked or if they were going to be good. That was a test on their heart. And it was also a lesson to you to see how people are. So always when dealing with people, pay attention to the type of energy that they have and listen. Be slow to speak and fast to listen, because when people want something from you, they're always da, 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 da. They're gonna be talking, 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 talking. Okay, but when the spirit on them isn't good, you'll feel the vibes. Okay, you'll feel the energy. Something will be up. Okay, head scratches, red flags. Something in your stomach won't feel right. You'll be raising your eyebrow, be like, okay, that you know that that's not good for you. You know that you probably shouldn't be taking that. You know you shouldn't be taking that. It may be gold, it may glisten, it may be $1 million. Okay, if you don't feel good about it, do not take it. Whatever God can give you is always better. God might have $20 million for you. Okay, as a matter of fact, He does have $20 million for you. Claim it today, right now, man. I know God has $20 million for me. I hope you know God has $20 million for you too, man. I know God got 20 million for me. Praise Jesus. Okay. But you're gonna want to do that. That's what you're gonna want to do. All right. And when you do that, it's gonna make sure that you do what you need to do. All right. It's gonna make sure that you don't get caught up in what they're trying to do. It's going to make sure you don't get caught up in them trying to use you, them trying to play you down the road. Okay. Them trying to make you look like a fool because they're upset that you have gifts and they don't. Okay, you have to watch out getting with certain people, because once certain people see that you're a chosen one, awakened one, a light being, once people see that it's something special about you and they don't have it, and they see that you're going to become successful, and they start to create that world for you in their mind of the mansion, the cars, the beautiful people in your life. Once they start to formulate that in their mind and they see you with it and they believe it and they know that that's where you're headed, oh, it's over. They're not going to want to help you. They're going to turn very rude and mean and nasty to you. Okay, and they're basically going to become unbearable. You're not going to be able to be around them, and they're not going to want to be around you, but they're still trying to hold on to you because they're still trying to use you to become successful. They're still trying to use you to steal your blessing. Ain't that something? They'll sabotage you, don't want to be around you, but will still hang around you in hopes that they can still get your blessing and still get some type of success off of your success. Ain't that something? That's crazy. That's nuts. Okay. And then these are the people that want to say, oh, you're crazy, there's something wrong with you. But they're the ones trying to leech off you. They're the ones trying to use you, trying to benefit off what you have. All right, you have to be careful taking help from certain people. You have to be careful when certain people give you certain things. You have to be careful when narcissists buy you things, because they will make you pay for it later. Okay, they will make you pay for it later. All right, they're buying it for you. You think it's all good. You think they're trying to help, but they're actually setting you up to, if you act this way, I'm not gonna be dealing with you anymore. If you don't do what I need you to do, I'm not gonna love you per se, because I don't want to sound like you're using them to get stuff from them, because that's not it. All right, we don't use people. People offer to help us because they see something in us and they're trying to use us. It happens all the time. It's happened all the time. Certain times I was aware and I was like, you know what? I know I'm not taking that. But then other times it was certain times where I got and I was like, you know what? I should not have dealt with that. But it was a lesson that I needed to learn, because as you move up and as you reach higher levels, you have to deal with higher devils. So now that's just going to make me more aware for the future when somebody tries to offer me something big, and if it doesn't feel right, I'm not taking it. Okay, if it don't feel right, don't deal with it, because it's gonna if you don't do what that person wants, they're gonna make you look like a fool, and they're gonna do that to have control over you and to manipulate you. All right, people do that all the time. People do that all the time. They do it to control you and they do it to manipulate you. All right. So don't do it. All right. God has something better for you. Just be patient. When people try to do stuff like that, really feel it out. All right. Really think about it. Be like, is this something I should be doing? Is this something that I should be putting my hands on? Is this something that I should be putting my hands in? Should I be hands on with this? Should I be taking part of this? I don't know. If that's how you feel about it, if you gotta question it, if you gotta second guess it, don't be a part of it. Okay, don't have anything to do with it. All right, because yo, they will buy you something and make you pay for it later. All right, what they'll do is they'll see you just doing what it is that you have to do, and they know that you're going to get farther than where they are, and they know that what they gave you is helping you do that. So what they're going to do is they're going to be like, yo, nah, we're not having that. And they'll take it back, and they'll like, yo, they will get mean, they'll get nasty, and then that's the end of it. You're not going to want to deal with them anymore. And when as soon as they do that, cut them off. As soon as you realize that that's what they wanted to do, cut them off. Okay, because you didn't try to use them. They tried to use you. They tried to give you something, benefit off you in hopes that they would get some type of blessing or they would get ahead, but they don't want you unless you do what they want you to do. They're not going to love you unless you operate within their parameters of what they feel love is. Okay? If you don't do what they feel love is, if you don't love them the way they want to be loved, if you don't let them control you, okay, no more of what they have for you. No more love, no more affection, no more business, no more going out to eat, no more go hanging out with the group of friends you thought you had. There's no more of that, because they see that you're special. They see that um, them being a part of what you're doing is going to put you in a place that's higher than where they're at. And they don't want to do that. People aren't going to do that. But the thing is, God's going to do that for you. So all you got to do is be patient. It's God letting you know who you should deal with, who you shouldn't deal with, what type of people you should have in your life, and what type of people you don't have in your life. That's all it is, because you're pure heart, and all you want to do is help people grow and help people succeed and help people win. And God's got a special place for you. And it's not with those people who tried to play you. It's not with those people who tried to hinder your success. It's not with those people who set you up just to see you fail. It's not for those people who put you up, lifted you up just to see you fall back down. It's not for them. God didn't want you around them. That was a test for them and a lesson for you. And it's always going to be like that. When you're not supposed to be around people, when those people aren't for you, it's a lesson. Okay? And it's a test for them, because God wants to see what's in their heart, even though he already knows what's in your heart too. But he wants you to see that God is always for you, and these people who say they're for you aren't always for you, because God knows what's in their heart. You don't. You have to see. All right, and you have to be able to pay attention, and use stories like this that God tells people to share, be like as a example and as a message, so that way when people try to get in your way, when people try to see what you're doing, and devil try to infiltrate your plans, and hey, I got this for you, feel it out. See what it's hitting for. If it's good, cool, pray on it, accept it, thank God for it, move ahead. But if not, you got to be careful, because narcissists might be trying to buy something for you and make you pay for it later. And you don't want to suffer the embarrassment, okay? Because these people will use that to embarrass you. All right, they'll see what you need. They'll see where you have they'll see where you're at a rough point in your life. I could do this for you. And because this person was already in your life, because this person came to you with a smile on their face, and they came to you loving and caring, you thought it was all good. You thought this person came from God himself, because you're such a good person and you mean well for people. You thought, wow, I must have manifested something good. Wow, I've been doing good. I've been following what God needs me to do. I've been a good person. I've been following what God needs me to do. I've been righteous, all right. I've been a good person. There were things where God was testing me, and I did the right thing. I didn't do the wrong thing, okay? And wow, this person must have came into my life because God sees me doing good. No. Okay. That person did not come into your life because God saw you doing good. It's just another test and another lesson, because these people see something in you. They're trying to get something from you. They're trying to get, excuse me, y'all, it's my allergies. They're trying to get something out of you. And God's not going to let them get it. So when they see that they can't get out of you what they want out of you, they get frustrated. They get upset. It makes them mad. And then on top of that, they see you getting ahead and they see you getting blessed, and they're not going to be blessed for all the time that they feel that they put into what y'all had going on. Full blown ego, yo. Full blown ego trip. They think that they're more powerful than God. They want you to worship them like you worship God. How you going to treat somebody that you just met and put them higher than God in a friendship, in a business partnership, in a relationship? I done had chosen ones. I know you experienced this. You meet people, they got all these things going on, they're big and bad. I had somebody show me that they had $90,000 in their bank account last year. He was like, "Me got $90,000." I was like, "Okay, cool," because they knew I had a little bit of money on me. I call it a lot of money. I don't care how much money I have on me. I say I have a lot, even if it is 1,100 or 1,000. I still feel like it's a lot. I feel like I had $90,000 with that $1,000 on me. And that's what it is. Chosen ones, we do a lot with a little bit. All right, we get $1,000. We feel like we got $90,000 because we could do a lot with a little bit. And why? Because they could sense that I was feeling good. All right, it was in a nice beach area. It was a real nice area. I had my money on me, and just like I always am. I'm always in a nice beachy area with money on me. Okay, let's name it and claim it. I am always in a nice beachy area with money on me. That's a regular occurrence in my everyday life. Holla if you hear me. Hallelujah. Praise God. Okay, always at a sunny location with a big donation in my pocket. Holla if you hear me. All right now. But look, yo, and I had the money on me, right? And I felt good, and people could tell when chosen ones feel good because, like, we already shine, we already illuminate. But when everything is good, we feel right. Our spirit is high, our spirit is bright. We shine, we really shine, and people see that. And dude just came out of nowhere. It was like, I got $90,000 because I was looking like money, man. I always look like money, and I always feel like money. And I know you guys always look like money and always feel like money too. Don't be afraid to put in the comment section and say, Drew, I understand. I always feel like money and I always look like money. I hear you and I'm hollering back. Okay. He showed me his account, yo. He was like, it was in PayPal. He was like, got $90,000. I was like, okay, cool. That's what's up. And then, like, my reaction to it, I could tell that he was upset that I didn't give him the reaction that he wanted, y'all. I wasn't like, oh, wow, whoa, $90,000? Wow, dog, that's, whoa, oh my God. Like, bro, God has infinity money for me, bro. Infinite money, man. Like, bro, like that whole, like that whole year prior to me manifesting that, I was saying to myself, I am infinite money. I am infinite money. So if I am infinite money, if you show me $1 billion, okay, cool. Even if I didn't know, even if this was before I knew I was infinite money, I always knew it. May not have been aware of it, may not been speaking it, but I always knew I was money, infinite money. Okay, but before I started speaking it, even if somebody was like showing me, I have this and I have that, I never turned up for that. I was always happy for people, but it's like, bro, God is more important than that to me in my life. You know, I'm happy for you that you have it. That's amazing that you have it. But I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna like praise you and worship you because like you got it. I respect you. All right, I will honor you. Okay, I might admire this situation and be like, wow, man. I want to do that for myself. God bless you, bro. You done put the vision. You done gave me the vision, bro. You done showed me, brought me to the mountaintop. I done seen the promised land. Thank you for showing me, bro. I'm about to go get mine. And you want to help me too? My guy. Yo, appreciate you, player. Let's do this. Let's get this business partnership going, man. I appreciate you, player. Let's get this business partnership popping. Let's do it. But a lot of the times you won't get that. Okay. A lot of the times you'll get people that just want to sneak their way in, see if they can slither their way in, try to see what they can get from you, and then slither their way on out, just like they came on in. And it's like they don't see the long term. They don't see that God has blessed you for long term success. You're going to be blessed over and over and over and over and over and over again because you're pure hearted. You got a pure heart. You want to see people win. You want to see people succeed. You're peaceful. You let people be. You don't cause problems. You don't aggravate people's spirit. You don't vex people's spirit. You don't cause people to be upset and angry and frustrated. You're just peaceful. You got the spirit of God flowing through you. All right, you're emanating love and happiness and joy and peace and health and wealth and prosperity. Okay, and nothing is better than that. Okay, nothing is better than that. Anything anybody could give you is not better than that. Okay, nothing's better than the feelings and the vibes and that you can get from God, and the love you can get from God, and the connection you can get from God. Some money to go along with that is an amazing feeling. Okay, but you know, God itself is a money feeling already on another level. Okay, and that's a whole nother video. God is money. Okay, if you want to be technical. All right, if you want to be technical. All right. So, but that's a whole nother video right there. But yeah, people. All right. Thank y'all. Hey, yo, man, you are a real chosen vessel if you stuck with me this long. You stuck with me this long, you're a real chosen vessel. And I know you appreciate all the information. And I appreciate you watching the video for this long. Okay. So be careful taking gifts from people, especially people that may be narcissists. Before you take it, see how bad you really need it and see how bad it would affect you if they were to switch up and change how they felt about you and change their mind and take back what it was they gave you to help you. All right, always weigh the situation, always weigh it, pros versus cons. Be like, yo, this person gives me this. If I start using it, what happens if they try to take it away? Am I, because I really need this, but what happens if I get started, they take it away, and then what am I going to do now? All right, and then think about it, because you could all, within that time period of you doing what they, you using what they provided for you, you could have went and got your own thing. You could have went and just toughed it out and waited, been patient, and got your own thing. So always pray, be like, God, am I supposed to wait this out, be patient, and get my own? Is this the devil trying to play me? Or is this a gift from you, Lord? Is this something that you tried to put in my life to help me out so I could succeed? Because I know you always are there for me, and I always know you will provide my every need. So is this you, God, or is this the other side? Let me know, please. All right. So thank you everybody for watching this video. Smash the like button. It helps me out in the algorithm, helps my videos get out there, helps me reach more people, helps me reach a wider audience. I want to thank everybody for hitting that share button. If you know some people out there that they're in a situationship, they're in a business partner situationship. Okay, if you know somebody out there with some fishy things going on in their life with some fishy folks. Okay, you know somebody out there with some fishy folks. Send them this video. Maybe it'll put them on game. Maybe they'll know, hey, maybe I shouldn't be dealing with this person. Maybe I shouldn't be accepting something from this person. If God wants me to have this, after I'm gonna pray on it and see if he wants me to have this, if this is from him or if this is from the other side, which I'm not going to take it. Not going to put my hands on it, because whenever you play with the other side, it's like playing with the stove. You always get burnt. You play with something hot, you're going to get burnt. Play with fire, it's a possibility you can get burnt. So I'll see everybody in the next video. Holla at your boy. It's been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. We out.